pasta time, baby. But before we get into all that, let me introduce myself. Welcome back to Claudie Cooks, and today I am going to put a spin on this viral fajita chicken pasta. But let's have a look at my ingredients. I can't cook this without my Scotch bonnet. Right, we've got chicken, of course, pasta, and of course my Caribbean flavors. And we've got some truffle cheese here. Yes, I'm doing it my way. And some extra seasonings here. What are we waiting for, people? Let's get cooking. Okay, I've washed my chicken breast with vinegar and lemon and I've pat dry them. Now let's get into cutting them up. Right, I'm gonna do mine in bite-sized chunks, but of course you can cut it however you want. So this is at speed because we don't have time every single day to be laboring in the kitchen, so we need some speed. Okay, I've finished cutting the chicken breast up. Now I'm gonna pop them into this bag. I'm just doing this just for ease. Put it all in. Time for some olive oil. I'm adding a bit of extra flavor, but I'm going to not use all of this. I'll be using some of this on the vegetables. So I'm going to take out about a tablespoon, okay, and reserve the rest. Some extra garlic flavor. Can't get enough of garlic. I love it. In that goes. Some black pepper. And just a small amount of salt. Now for the fun part. Just going to seal this up. And we're really going to give it a good massage. And then once you've done that, set it aside. And then you can move on to the next step. Let's get prepping the veg. So I'm using, yellow, green, and red. I love chorizo, so that's why I'm adding it to this dish, but of course you don't have to do that. As I mentioned in the intro, my take on this dish, but I'm going to use half. Reserve half for something else. Just gonna add another extra layer of flavors to this dish. It's smoky and it's paprika, and I can't wait to taste it. Let's make the pasta. Time to add the pasta. I'm just going to give that a mix so it doesn't stick. Please go to the packet instruction because we're not going to cook it anymore, so we need to make sure it's cooked and nice and al dente. Okay, I see you in a minute whilst we fry up the chicken. Okay, time to add the chicken to the pan. I put some olive oil and some butter in there, and I forgot to put the lime juice on when I was seasoning it on camera, and I remembered later, so I added half of lime to the chicken. So don't forget to add your lime when you're seasoning it up. So I'll come back. I'm gonna let this fry for about 8 to 10 minutes, and I will come back once it's all done. The pasta is cooked and I've drained it, and now I'm just putting a bit of olive oil over it to ensure it doesn't stick. I'm just going to leave that there whilst the chicken is cooking, and I'll be back. Okay. Let's take out the chicken. That's all done. Right, let's add some more oil to the pan and a bit more butter. Now for the veggies, all goes into the pan just like that. I thought I chopped all of the green ones off, but I didn't. So we're gonna let that saute off for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is like 3 minutes, and I've just added the garlic and some green Scotch bonnet. Let's give that a little mix. Right, and I'm just going to sprinkle the rest of the seasoning over the veggies. Mix it all up. Oh my goodness, why don't they make smell-o-vision? Smells so good. Right, and to that I'm going to add just a little bit of this. This is layering of flavors. And I'm going to add a bit of tomato puree, just a little, about a teaspoon, and we're going to add some of this, just a little. It's mild, it's very mild, just a flavor from the Caribbean here. There we go, and I love this, so I'm going to add as well that much, and a dash, my friend. Cooking is so much fun, I tell you. You can be as creative as you like. This is your dish. Right, just another minute or two before I add the wet ingredients. And I've fried up the garlic chorizo. It's smoked. Over here now. Time for the milk. And this is whole milk, followed by some double cream. Right, I'm just going to put about half of that in here. Woo! Just going to mix that out, and I've got the fire on low here. Right, we keep it low so it's not bubbling away to split anything. So let's get the cheese ready. Look, I forgot the half a cup of chicken stock. Look at this. It smells, oh, yummy. Okay, time for the cheeses. And I've got some Monterey Jack here. I could only get it in slices. And I've got some Austrian smoked cheese. And of course, full mix cheese here. Mild cheddar, mature cheddar, and mozzarella, and I'll put some extra mozzarella in there. I'm using about 200 grams. And yes, this is the truffle cheese. I'm going to mix it all in. Woo! Look at this, looking yummy. Ooh, look at that. Just the way I like it. Let's add some black pepper. I'm going to add the chicken. And we're going to add the chorizo with a little bit of the paprika oil, just a little, more flavor. Let's give it a mix. This is looking so darn good. Just gonna let this simmer for about 2 minutes before adding the pasta. Okay, I've switched the fire off from on this, and now just going to move it across here. I'm gonna bring the pasta here, and I'm just going to pour this in. So I've got a bigger pan there, so I can coat all of the pasta with the sauce. Let's give this a mix. I want you to see this before I actually serve it up. Look at that. Wow. Yum. A little grater in Parmigiano. And here you have it, guys. My creamy fajita chicken and chorizo pasta. Look at that. And I've served it with some guacamole, some Greek yogurt, a sprinkling of cayenne pepper, and a piece of lime to squeeze over this delicious dish. And I've also grated a little bit of parmesan in here. Enjoy. I think this is the best dish going.